Ours tonight as we celebrate the Donnie Watson Memorial Races here at Crawford County Speedway, getting ready to get up and underway. All right, we are set to go. Heat race number 1 tonight, mini stock. Adam Burris starting on the pole. Landon Llewellyn outside row number 1. Mr. Excitement, Stan Lewis, the 000, Brett Webb in the 11, and Dylan Adkins in the 18. Landon Llewellyn leading the way in the 5 car. Adam Burris taking a look to the inside in the 95. Landon Llewellyn, smoke coming off of the 5. Stan Lewis getting to drive on the inside of the 95. 3 wide back straightaway. Stan Lewis to the outside in the 000. Adam Burris now to the inside of Landon Llewellyn. Burris to the lead. Landon Llewellyn off the pace in the 5 car. We stay green. Adam Burris leading the way. Adam Burris followed by Mr. Excitement, Stan Lewis in the 000, Brett Webb in the 11. White flag, 1 to go. Oh, problems back straightaway. Caution is out. Adam Burris right up on him. That's the 18 car of Dylan Adkins. I didn't see what happened, but Landon Llewellyn and Dylan getting together. Landon was off the pace, but I didn't see what happened with he and Dylan. So Adam waiting on Stan Lewis in the 000, Brett Webb in the 11. And we'll be ready to go back to green flag. All right, here we go. Adam Burris going to lead them back around. Stan Lewis, the 000, Brett Webb in the 11. Front straightaway, green flag. Adam Burris around, white flag one more time. Adam Burris out front. Stan Lewis hanging in there for second. Checkered flag. Adam Burris in the 95. Stan Lewis, Mr. Excitement, the 000 finishes second. Brett Webb in the 11. James Patterson to the press box. James Patterson to the press box. All right, corner lights out. Ready to go. Heat race number 2 for the mini stocks. Robert Weidmer, the 34, starts on the pole. Outside row number 1, Michael Hobson in the 15H. Talon Chronister in the 555 on the inside of row number 2. Outside row 2, the 2G of Tony Shepard. Jack Baker in the 39 rounds out the field. And green flag is out. Robert Weidmer out front, the 34. Michael Hobson in the 15H, down on the inside. Oh, working the high side, Jack Beaker now. Giving it all the way up into the 3rd spot. Robert Weidmer out front in the 34. Baker now around the outside of the 15H of Michael Hobson. Robert Weidmer, the 34, Jack Beaker in the 39, and Michael Hobson, the 15H. Jack Beaker reeling him in, not sure if he's going to have time to get there. Two to go this time by. Robert Weidmer coming around for the white flag. Jack Beaker getting there. Jack Beaker making it to the rear bumper of Robert Weidmer. Weidmer in the 34, Beaker the 39. Final corner, checkered flag in hand. Beaker to the inside. Robert Weidmer hangs on for the win. Good run. Jack Beaker tailback to second. Michael Hobson will finish 3rd in the 15H, and Tony Shepard rounds out the field in the 2G. Factory stocks on the grid, ready to go. Heat race number 1. Dwight Payne going to start on the pole in the 30 car. Outside row number 1, Joshua Vaughn in the 20. Row number 2 on the inside, the 9 car of Jimmy Hamilton. Outside row number 2, the 13 of Carly Burris. Row number 3, Brian Murray in the 1 and Dylan Hobbs in the 35, and Anthony Domingos in the 34 rounds out the field. Factory stocks, 6 laps. Donnie Watson Memorial Races tonight here at Crawford County Speedway. Heat race number 1 for the factory stocks. All right, corner lights out. Dwight Payne, Joshua Vaughn leading them around. 6th lap, factory stock heat race number 1. Green flag. Dwight Payne on the inside in the 30 car. Here comes Jimmy Hamilton trying to sneak through on the inside. Joshua Vaughn fighting back on the outside in the 20. Jimmy Hamilton making the pass. Dwight Payne, your leader, the 30 car. Jimmy Hamilton got a run in the 9. Dwight Payne playing Make My Car Wide. Caution flag flies. Anthony Domingos not quite getting off the track up at the top of turn number 3. Brian Murray, the 1 car, headed to the pits as well. And Dylan Hobbs in the 35. 3 out of the 7. All right, corner lights out, ready to go back to green flag racing action. Dwight Payne, the 30 car, Jimmy Hamilton in the 9, Joshua Vaughn in the 20, and Carly Burris, the 13. Dwight Payne going to lead him around. Green flag is out. Dwight Payne trying to hold off Jimmy Hamilton. Jimmy Hamilton giving him all he wants. Hamilton taking a look to the inside. White flag. Jimmy getting completely sideways, trying to get around. Dwight Payne gets a straight run off of turn 2, opens up a gap. Jimmy Hamilton trying to come back. Here he comes. Checkered flag gonna fly. Dwight Payne in the 30 car. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9. Did Carly sneak around for 3rd? I wasn't looking as they crossed the line. Good run, Dwight Payne. Congratulations tonight in the 30 car. All right, set to roll out. Factory stock heat race number 2. Starting on the pole, Brian Murray, the B1. Outside row number 1, Rick Raspberry in the 57. Row number 2, the 17 RJ of Avery Hampton and the 11 MC of David McDaniel. Row number 3, Jess Garner in the 22 and Isaac Henson in the 1H rounds out the field. 6 laps, factory stock heat, race number 2. All right, corner lights are out. And green flag is out. Dylan Murray leading them down. '17 RJ of Avery Hampton moving to the inside of Rick Raspberry. Hampton up into the second spot. Jess Garner now going to try that inside line around Raspberry down the back straightaway. Hampton closing in on Dylan Murray. Murray out front in the B1. Dylan Murray, the B1. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ, all over that rear bumper. Jess Garner now to the inside of Rick Raspberry trying to get around for that third spot. Crossover. A little bumping, a little rubbing. Brings Isaac Henson up into the mix in the 1H. Murray back out front. Oh, and around goes Rick Raspberry. Isaac Henson as well. Out comes the caution flag. I'm sure Dylan not all excited about seeing that. Dylan Murray, our leader in the B1 car. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ, the 22 of Jess Garner. And David McDaniel, the 11 MC. All right, corner lights out. Dylan Murray going to lead him around in the B1. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ, and Jess Garner in the 22. Corner lights out. Going to hold them up. Everybody didn't get double stacked like they were supposed to. Flashing the lights at them, letting them know we are going to go green. Get stacked up. Dylan Murray leads him around. Green flag. Jess Garner up on the high side in the 22 trying to make some tracks. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ. Jess Garner now up into that second spot. Trying to make a high groove work tonight. Gets the job done. Dylan Murray out front in the B1. Jess Garner in second. Avery Hampton in third. White flag, 1 to go. Dylan Murray, the B1. Jess Garner, the 22, coming around. Jess Garner puffing up in smoke. Checkered flag. Dylan Murray, Jess Garner up in smoke, finishes second. Third place goes to Avery Hampton in the 17 RJ. That does not look good for Jess Garner tonight. The 22, your winner, Dylan Murray in the B1. Let's roll out the big boys tonight. Loud pedals ready. All right, starting on the pole, Eddie Martin in the 51 car. Matthew Bolton outside row number 1 in the 5. Row number 2, Carl McDade in the 11M. Troy Martin Jr. in the 9. Remington Watson in the G7. And Richard Greiner in the 4-plate 2 car. All right, here we go. Corner lights out. Eddie Martin, the 51. Matthew Bolton, the 5. Green flag. Eddie Martin out front in the 51. Here comes McDade. Eddie Martin showing the way. Carl McDade, the 11M. Matthew Bolton, the 5. Eddie Martin, the 51. Carl McDade, the 11M. Matthew Bolton, the 5. Problems for Richard Grenier in the 4-plate 2. Eddie Martin, no problems out front. McDade running in second in the 11M. Matthew Bolton in the 5. White flag, 1 to go for Eddie Martin. Eddie Martin, the 51, wins it. Carl McDade in the 11M and Matthew Bolton in the 5. Eddie Martin, your winner in the 51. Good run for the A-Mods tonight. All right, Pure Stock's getting ready for their heat race. Hayden Willis on the pole in the 74W outside row number 1. Katie Hobbs, the 35K, scheduled for the spot. Don't see her out yet. Teddy Wallace Sr. on the inside of row number 2 in the 56. Owen Fain, car number 42, outside row number 2. Jacob English in the 13S. and Jack Turner in the 75R. I do not see Katie Hobbs yet. That'll move that outside row up, it looks like. We'll see. All right, corner lights out. Owen Fain, the 42, moves up on the outside of the pole, and here we go, green flag. Owen Fain out front. Hayden Willis in the 74W quickly back to fourth spot. Here comes Teddy Wallace Sr. in the 56 and Jacob English in the 13S. Owen Fain, the 42 out front. Teddy Wallace Sr. in the 56 running in second. Owen Fain, the 42, the 56 of Teddy Wallace Sr., and the 13S of Jacob English. White flag this time around for Owen Fain in the 42. Teddy Wallace Sr. there. Owen Fain, front straightaway, checkered flag for Owen Fain in the 42. Teddy Wallace Sr. in the 56 finishes second, and Jacob English, the 13S. Jack Turner, the 75R, rounds out the top four. All right, set to go. Stock cars tonight. Starting on the pole, Rick Craig in the 3RC. Outside row number 1, Marshall Pinson in the 1P. Row number 2, Brian McDade in the 2M, and Remington Watson in the 34. Row number 3, Jamison English, the 13S. All right, here we go. Flashing the corner lights at them, ready to go racing. Stock cars. Rick Craig, the 3RC. Marshall Pinson, the 1P. Green flag. Marshall Pinson, Rick Craig, and Remington Watson on the outside now. McDade on the inside. Marshall Pinson taking advantage out front in the 1P. Rick Craig in the 3RC. Jamison English now the 13S. Remington Watson the 34. And Brian McDade all battling it out. What a heat race this is. Marshall Pinson enjoying it out front. Remington Watson trying to move up through the field. Rick Craig now a little off the pace, sets a pick. And here comes English up through the field. Rick Craig fighting back and hanging on to that second spot. Marshall Pinson all alone out front. The battle at the back of the pack. Everybody battling. Marshall Pinson enjoying this. Rick Craig. Oh, Remington high up the track. Rick Craig and Marshall Pinson for the checkered flag. Rick Craig gonna hang on for second in the 3RC and the 13S of Jamison English. What a race that was. Big hand for them all tonight. Stock car heat race. Get ready for an A feature tonight. We are getting close. Last call, 50-50 and treasure chest. Last call, 50-50 and treasure chest. B-Mod heat race number 1, Brett Williard on the pole, Jeremy Howell outside row number 1. Row number 2, Tigger Callahan, the 19C, and Chris Powell in the 29. 6 laps, USRA B-Mods. Get a last call, 50-50 and treasure chest tickets. Corner lights out. Green flag is out. Brent Williard out front in the 05. Jeremy Powell, the 269. Here comes the 29 of Chris Powell. Oh, Tigger Callahan goes around up in turn 2. Caution flag flies. Brett Williard, the 05. Jeremy Howell in the 269. And Chris Powell in the 29. Tigger Callahan goes around, brings out the caution flag. We'll get them restacked. Corner lights out. Brad Williard gonna lead him around, ready to go green flag. Green flag. Brad Williard, the 05. Chris Powell around the outside in the 29, trying to get around Jeremy Howell. Chris Powell up to the second spot. Brad Williard, your leader. Chris Powell got a head of steam, rolling right in on the rear bumper. Williard gets a run up off of 2. Here's where Powell's faster through 3 and 4. Battle for the lead. White flag, 1 to go. Chris Powell there. Brett Williard, the 05. Chris Powell, the 29. Powell taking to the outside. Williard going to protect it. Williard for the win. Brett Williard, the 05, holds off Chris Powell in the 29. Jeremy Howell, the 269. And Tigger Callahan rounds out the field. Heat race number 2 ready to roll. Grant Williams going to start on the pole in the 2X outside row number 1. That's the 72 of Andy Aust. Car number 22 on the inside of row number 2. That's Chad Donaldson. And outside of row number 2, the 94 of Dustin Leatherman. Last call, 50-50 and treasure chest. Last call. All right, Chad Donaldson going to move up to the pole in the 22 car. Grant Williams not making the call in the 2X. So Chad Donaldson, the 22, and Andy Aust in the 72, going to lead them around to the green flag. 6 laps, USRA B-Mod, heat race number 2. Andy Aust, the 72, leads them down the back straightaway. Here comes Leatherman on the inside in the 94. Andy Aust out front. Leatherman trying to take a look to the inside. Aust getting out of turn 2 better. White flag, 1 to go. Andy Aust hanging on in the 72. Dustin Leatherman to the inside in the 94. Andy Aust, the 72. Leatherman, one more shot. Not enough tonight. Andy Aust, the 72, wins heat race number 2 for the B-Mods. Dustin Leatherman finishes second in the 94. And Chad Donaldson in the 22. All right, we are ready to go. Final heat race of the night. Final 2 heat races of the night. Front wheel drive, heat race number 1, the 91C starts on the pole. That's Chuck Stevenson outside row number 1, the 2M of Charlie Morton. Road number 2, the 20F of Ricky Foster on the inside and Mark Jones in the 519. 6 laps, front wheel drive, heat race number 1. Again, last call for 50-50 and treasure chest. You better hurry. Should be packing them up. All right, Chuck Stevenson, the 91C, and the 2M of Charlie Morton going to lead them around. Corner lights out, we're ready to go. Chuck Stevenson, Charlie Morton lead them around to the green flag, and we're racing. Mark Jones quickly up into that second spot. Ricky Foster, the 20F, following close behind. Charlie Morton out front, the 2M. Mark Jones out front now in the 519. Charlie Morton in the 2M and Ricky Foster, the 20F. Mark Jones, the 519. Charlie Morton, Ricky Foster. Mark Jones out front in the 519, battle for second. Charlie Morton, the 2M, Ricky Foster in the 20F. White flag this time around for Mark Jones. 1 to go. Charlie Morton hanging on. Ricky trying to get to the inside out of turn 2. Charlie pulling ahead. Here he comes. Checkered flag for the 519. That's Mark Jones. Charlie Morton hangs on for second in the 2M. And Ricky Foster in the 20F. And Chuck Stevenson finishing in the 91C. All right, heat race number 2, final heat race of the night for the front wheel drive. Starting on the pole, Colby Gilmore in the 9 car. Outside row number 1, Alex Garrett in the 89. Row number 2, Blake Reed in the 31. And Ray Holson in the 9R. All right, showing them corner lights out. Ready to go green flag racing. Colby Gilmore, Alex Garrett going to lead them around. Colby in the 9 car, Alex Garrett, the 89. And green flag. Alex Garrett, the 89. Colby Gilmore in the 9. And Blake Reed, car 31. Alex Garrett way out front in the 89. Colby Gilmore in the 9. Blake Reed, car 31, and Ray Holson in the 9R. Two to go this time by for Alex Garrett, the 89. Colby Gilmore in the 9. And Blake Reed, the 31. White flag this time by for Alex Garrett, the 89. He's got it wound up tonight. Alex Garrett, a full straightaway out of turn number 4, front straightaway. And checkered flag for Alex Garrett in the 89. Second spot going to go to Colby Gilmore in the 9. And Blake Reed going to hang on for third in the 31. Ray Holson rounds out the field. And that is our heat races tonight here at Crawford County Speedway. Get up, stretch your legs. 50-50 and treasure chest plus trophy presentations from last week coming up along the front straightaway. Hey, we've got a special guest tonight, one of the baseball players from the Fort Smith Marshall. Zeke, what do you think tonight?
This is awesome, man. I'm not used to this. Great environment, and I love racing.
That's what I was getting ready to say. So, been around racing. Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado, so I'm from the Boulder area. So there's really nothing racing nearby. So this is a cool experience.
So, no real dirt track racing around that area.
No, there's dirt biking, but I've never been into that. So
there you go. Well, get ready for feature race time. Love having you here tonight, man. You guys go out and see the Fort Smith Marshalls, play some baseball, get to see Zeke play. Mark Jones with the entire crew out getting trophy presentation tonight. Give him a big hand. Belinda Cox and family, they just moved here. We want to welcome them to Crawford County Speedway tonight as well. Show Me Dirt out here. You can find them showmedirt.com, I do believe. See the racing action. All right, we're going to do some treasure chest drawings for you. Only requirement to win this, remember your name. Well, that and I've got to be able to read it. Let's see. Dwayne Lucci, maybe? Is that it? Dwayne, come on down. 1 through 5, you want to give me a number? Oh, yeah, I can't see that. Is that 4 of them? Yes? Okay. Number 4. You still got to come down and get whatever it is. So, sorry. You get 1 free hamburger, Coke, and a free pass to come back to the races. Envelope number 2 again. There we go. Thanks, Dwayne. We appreciate you playing. Robert Whitemer and Victory Lane. Big hand tonight. $90 in the 50-50 jackpot tonight. Zeke going to draw us a number. See if you can hit this one out of the park for somebody. Bad dad baseball jokes, right? All right, let's see if we can. Whoop. Oh, we found it. Thanks. All right. 165-6422. 165-6422. That's you? Who are you? Shawnee Bailey? Well, get down here. Let's verify. Looks like you're buying me a Coke. Zeke might want one too. All right, which one? There it is. Look at that. Shawnee Bailey, $90. There you go. There you go. I know you want them. Marshall Pinson in Victory Lane tonight. And rolling up into Griner Construction Victory Lane, the 56 Teddy Wallace Sr. All right, we are set to go. Mini Stock A feature tonight. Get set, 15 laps. Adam Burris starts on the pole in the 95. Outside row number 1, Mr. Excitement, the 000 of Stan Lewis. Jack Baker on the inside of row number 2. Outside row number 2, the 11 of Brett Webb. Row number 3, the 15H, that's Michael Hobson, Landon Llewellyn in the 5 car. Row number 4, the 2G of Tony Shepard and Dylan Adkins in the 18. Row number 5, the 555 of Talon Chronister and the 34 of Robert Weidmer. Corner lights out. Adam Burris, Stan Lewis going to lead them around. And here we go, green flag. Adam Burris leads him out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Stan Lewis dropping into second spot, and here comes Jack Baker in car 39. Oh, problems down the bottom of turn number 2. It's like Chronister and Shepard getting together. Tony Shepard, the 2G, the 555 of Talon Chronister. Adam Burris showing the way, car number 95. Chronister moving. Looked like Tony got into the wall pretty good in the 2G. Adam Burris showing the way, the 95, Stan Lewis in the 000, Jack Baker, car 39, and Robert Weidmer, the 34. Donnie Shepard, the 2G, taking it to the pits. A little push assist. Corner lights out, looks like. Are we ready? Yeah, no corner lights out yet. Problems for Brent Webb in the 11 car. So Brent getting the push to the pits as well. All right, flashing the corner lights at him. Adam Burris, the 95, going to lead Stan Lewis and Jack Beaker around to the green flag. Michael Hobson, the 15H. Robert Weidmer in the 34, back in the third row. Dallin Chronister, the 555, rounding out the field. All right, Adam Burris going to lead them. Out of turn 4, green flag. Caution flag flies. Chronister around down the bottom of turn number 2 in the 555. Second caution the Talon involved in. Talon going to pull up to the top of turn 3 and wait on the field. Adam Burris going to lead them back around. Stan Lewis, the 000, Jack Beaker in row 2, Robert Weidmer in the 34, and Michael Hobson, the 15H. All right, corner lights out, ready to go back. Green flag racing. Adam Burris, the 95, Stan Lewis, the 000, Jack Beaker, the 39. Corner lights out. And Tony Shepard making it back in on the back of the field in the 2G. Green flag. Adam Burris leading the way in the 95. Jack Beaker working his way to the outside. Stan Lewis on the inside. Battle for second. Jack Beaker making his way around. Lead. Adam Burris leads. Jack Beaker now in second. Stan Lewis in third. And Robert Weidmer in the 34. Stan Lewis still trying to make a race out of it for second. Adam Burris starting to get away from the field in the 95. Jack Beaker in second in the 39. Stan Lewis, the 000. Adam Burris out front in the 95. Jack Baker, the 39. Stan Lewis, the 000. Stan Lewis taking a look to the inside, back straightaway. Caution flag flies. I don't see what the caution is for. Looks like debris up in turn 4. Adam Burris showing the way in the 95 car. The battle for second right now, though, going on between Jack Beaker and Stan Lewis. Robert Weidmer in the 34. Looks like Chronister head off the track. Adam Burris, the 95. Jack Baker, the 39. Stan Lewis, the 000. Corner lights out. Here we go. Back to green flag. Adam Burris opening up about 4 car lengths, 2 to go this time by. Jack Baker, the 39. Stan Lewis, the 000. Robert Weidmer, the 34. Here comes Adam Burris for the white flag. 1 to go this time by. Stan Lewis to the inside, out of turn 4, back straightaway. Beaker to the outside. Adam Burris comes around, checkered flag. Here's your battle for second. Jack Beaker gonna hang on for second. Mr. Excitement, Stan Lewis, spins it around down in the bottom of turn number 1 after finishing third. Stan Lewis with a hard-fought battle to finish in third tonight. Big hand for him. Jack Baker hangs on for second. But your winner, Adam Burris in the 95 Lightning McQueen car tonight. Your winner. All right, we are set to go. Factory stock A feature tonight. Starting on the pole, going to be the number 30 of Dwight Payne. Outside row number 1, the B1 of Dylan Murray. Row number 2, Jimmy Hamilton in the 9 car and Jess Garner in the 22. Looks like Jess not making the call. Avery Hampton going to move up into that spot. Inside row number 3, Carly Burris in the 13. Isaac Hansen outside row number 3 in the 1H. Joshua Vaughn in the 20 on the inside of row number 4. Outside the 11 MC of David McDaniel. Anthony Domingos in the 34 car inside row number 5. Rick Raspberry, row number 5 on the outside in the 57 car. Dylan Hobbs in the 35. And Brian Murray rounds out the field tonight. Stan Lewis's motor locked up just as they passed the checkered flag. That's what's going on with Stan. Good run for Mr. Excitement tonight. Much nicer than it has been. All right, we are ready to roll factory stocks tonight. That's wide open. All right, ready to roll them out. Dwight Payne starting on the pole in the 30, Dylan Murray in the B1. Factory stock, A feature, ready to roll out. I hadn't seen any of them like. Corner lights out. Dwight Payne, Dylan Murray lead them around. Dwight in the 30 car. Dylan in the B1. 15 laps, factory stock, A feature. And green flag. Murray to the outside. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9 car. And Avery Hampton. Oh, moving around Dwight Payne. Top 3 now. Dylan Murray into B1. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ. And Jimmy Hamilton, the 9 car. Here comes Carly Burris up on the inside for that 5th spot. Dylan Murray showing the way in the B1. Top 5 spreading out a little bit. That second 5, though, there's a battle going on. Dylan Murray out front in the B1. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton in the 9 car. Dwight Payne in the 30. Carly Burris all over his rear bumper. Dylan Murray out front in the B1. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9. Dwight Payne, the 30. Carly Burris in the 13. Problems on the backstretch for our leader. Dylan Murray off the pace in the B1. Caution flag is out. Problems for Dylan Murray in the B1 car. Dylan has a right rear flat on the B1 car. Dylan Murray bringing out the caution flag as your leader. He'll head to the pits. Try to get that tire changed in time to rejoin the field. And there you go. Dylan rejoins the field. Corner lights out. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ. And they're not going to let him go this time. Everybody getting crazy in behind him. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ. That'll also give Murray a chance to get up on the tail end of the field. All right, corner lights out. Avery Hampton, the 17 RJ, going to lead him around. Green flag. Avery Hampton out front, the 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9. Dwight Payne, the 30, the 1H of Isaac Henson. Joshua Vaughn, the 20 car, up to the 5th spot. Dylan Murray cutting his way through the field up to the rear bumper of Carly Burris. Avery Hampton out front, the 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton on the rear bumper. Dwight Payne, the 30. Isaac Henson, the 1H. Joshua Vaughn, and looky there. Here's Dylan Murray. Oh, around on the front straightaway. Carly Burris, Dwight Payne. Caution flag is out. Red flag out. Oh, Carly Burris bent right front on the 13. Don't know what other kind of damages there may be. All right, Avery Hampton, our leader in the 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton in the 9. Joshua Vaughn, the 20. Isaac Henson in the 1H. And Dylan Murray up to that 5th spot already in the B1. All right, so we get the lineup straightened out. Get ready to go back to green flag. Avery Hampton, 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9. Joshua Vaughn, the 20. Isaac Henson, the 1H. And Dylan Murray in the B1. Top 5. All right, flashing the corner lights at them. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Avery Hampton, our leader, the 17 RJ, going to lead him around to the green flag. And green flag. Avery Hampton out front, the 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9. Isaac Hansen, the 1H. And Dylan Murray working away through the field again, trying to get to the inside of Joshua Vaughn. And red flag for the 34, Anthony Domingos. David McDaniel, the 11 MC, gets up on the binders. It spins out of turn number 4. Red flag out. Domingos now moving under his own power. David McDaniel as well in the 11 MC, so we'll get them lined back up. All right. Avery Hampton, 17 RJ. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9. Isaac Henson, the 1H. Joshua Vaughn in the 20. And Dylan Murray in the B1. Your top 5. Corner lights out. Ready to go back. Green flag racing. Dylan Murray taking a look to the inside. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Jimmy Hamilton challenging for the lead. Joshua Vaughn up to the 3rd spot. Up the hill goes Jimmy Hamilton. Joshua Vaughn to the inside. Jimmy Hamilton goes around. Joshua Vaughn. Dylan Murray. Isaac Hansen sneaking through. Caution flag is out. Brian Murray now up to that third spot in the 1 car. Jimmy Hamilton, the 9, Joshua Vaughn in the 20, and Dylan Murray in the B1 collected again. No place to go coming out of the bottom of turn number 2. Everybody just stacks up. Jimmy Hamilton spinning out, running second. I think they're seeing what else they can take off of Joshua Vaughn's car over there. Started off factory stock, gonna end like a B-mod, huh? Dylan wanting his spot back. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right, corner lights out. Avery Hampton leading them around in the 17 RJ, green flag. Brian Murray, the 1 car, taking a look to the inside of Henson. Dwight Payne goes up the track, around goes Rick Raspberry. And caution flag will fly. Rick Raspberry goes around in the 57, bringing out a caution flag again. Avery Hampton, your leader in the 17 RJ. Isaac Henson, the 1H. Brian Murray in the 1 car. Dwight Payne in that 30. And then Dylan Murray in the 1B. Corner lights out, ready to go back, green flag. Avery Hampton leads them around, green flag. Dylan Murray, Dwight Payne banging off of each other. Now Murray's got problems back straightaway in the B1. White flag, 1 to go. Avery Hampton leads him down the back straightaway. Brian Murray trying to get around Isaac Henson. Checkered flag, Avery Hampton. Isaac Henson hangs on for second. Brian Murray tail back to third. Joshua Vaughn comes back to 4th place. And Jimmy Hamilton will round out the top 5 in the 9 car. Your winner tonight started P6 for the win, the 17 RJ of Avery Hampton. All right, ready to go. A-Mods tonight. Eddie Martin going to be starting on the pole in the 51. Outside row number 1. Carl McDade in the 11M. Row number 2. Matthew Bolton in the 5. And Troy Martin Jr. in the 9 star. Row number 3. Remington Watson in the G7. And the 4 play 2. Richard Greener. All right, set to go. 15 lap A feature for the A-Mods tonight. Martin and McDade going to lead them around. Problem waiting to happen. Here we go. All right, corner lights out, ready to go. Green flag racing. A-Mod, A feature. Eddie Martin, Carl McDade going to lead them around. Green flag. Eddie Martin high side, McDade to the inside. Martin leads lap 1. Eddie Martin the leader, Carl McDade in second, Matthew Bolton third. Remington Watson to the infield. Eddie Martin showing the way. Carl McDade second. Matthew Bolton third. Problems on Troy Martin Jr.'s car. Caution flag going to come out. Just about got into the back of him. Troy Martin Jr. problems on the 9-star car. Everybody fast approaching. Eddie Martin showing the way in the 51. Carl McDade hot on his tail in the 11M, and Matthew Bolton, the 5 car. All right, Eddie Martin going to lead them back around. Carl McDade, the 11M. Matthew Bolton, the 5. Let's see if Carl's got anything for Eddie tonight. And green flag. Eddie Martin leading it. Carl McDade, rear bumper. Carl all over that rear bumper tonight. Eddie Martin, the 51. Two to go. White flag this time around for Eddie Martin in the 51. McDade there. Eddie Martin showing the way down the back straightaway. 3 and 4. Working his way, checkered flag, Eddie Martin. Carl McDade in the 11M. And Matthew Bolton, the 5 car, rounds out the A feature for our USRA A mods tonight. Your winner in the 51 tonight, Eddie Martin. Pure stock A feature ready to roll out. Starting on the pole tonight, the 42 car. That's Owen Fain outside row number 1, the 13S of Jacob English. Row number 2, the 75R of Jack Turner and the 74W of Hayden Willis. Row number 3, Katie Hobbs in the 35K and Teddy Wallace Sr. in the 56. 8 laps, a feature for the Pure Stocks tonight. Owen Fain, Jacob English going to lead them around. 8 laps, Pure Stock, a feature. All right, Owen Fain, the 42, Jacob English going to lead them around. Corner lights out, 8 lap, a feature for the Pure Stocks. And green flag. Jacob English leads him out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Owen Fain drops into that second spot. Jacob English, your leader. Owen Fain in second. Jack Turner in the 75R in third. Jacob English, the 13S. Owen Fain in the 42, and Jack Turner, the 75R. Jack Turner having a little trouble off of turn 2. Here comes Teddy Wallace Sr. around the outside, moving to that third spot. Jacob English out front in the 13S. Owen Fain, the 42. Teddy Wallace Sr. in the 56. And Jack Turner in the 75R. Two to go this time by for Jacob English. Katie Hobbs, the lap car, causing some problems for Jacob English. Jacob coming around, white flag, 1 to go. Owen Fain trying to get there. Jacob English showing the way into turn 3. Owen Fain, one more run. Jacob English front straightaway, checkered flag. Owen Fain holds on for second. Teddy Wallace Sr. in the 56 will finish third. Jack Turner, the 75R, and Hayden Willis in the 74W. Your winner tonight in the 13S, Jacob English. Set to go tonight. Stock car A feature. This could be a good battle tonight. Rick Craig starts on the pole in the 3RC. Outside row number 1, Jamison English in the 13S. Row number 2, Brian McDade in the 2M, and Remington Watson, the 34. Row number 3, Marshall Pinson in the 1P. 15 laps, stock car A feature. All right, corner lights out. Rick Craig and Jamison English going to lead them around. That was a good heat race. Let's see how it turns out feature time. Corner lights out. We are ready to go. Rick Craig leads them around in the 3RC green flag. Three wide at the back of the pack. They're trying it. Rick Craig, the 3RC, settles into second. Jamison English out front, showing the way. Rick Craig up the track. Here comes McDade. Brian McDade, the 2M, trying to get around. Remington Watson all over that rear bumper. Rick Craig in that 3RC, just tough to get around tonight. McDade finally clears. Now Pinson trying to follow suit. Jamison English loving the show behind him. Jamison English, Brian McDade, and Rick Craig. Rick Craig goes around. Caution flag will fly. Rick Craig has just been tough for everybody to get around tonight. He goes around down at the bottom of turn number 4 in the 3RC. Jamison English showing the way in the 13S. Brian McDade in the 2M now up into that second spot. Marshall Pinson, the 1P. Remington Watson, the 34. We'll get back to green flag. Jamison English showing the way, the 13S. They've all stayed tight tonight in this bunch. All right, Jamison English out front. Marshall Pinson, the 1P. Brian McDade, the 2M. Remington Watson, the 34. And Rick Craig in the 3RC. All right, green flag. Jamison English showing the way. McDade all over the rear bumper. Marshall Pinson in third. Rick Craig in the 3RC in fourth. And Remington Watson, the 34. Jamison English showing the way. Jamison English, your leader. Brian McDade in the 2M. Marshall Pinson in the 1P. White flag this time around for Jamison English in the 13S. McDade there. McDade, one last shot off of turn 2, back straightaway. Jamison English out of turn 4, front straightaway, checkered flag. Brian McDade will hang on for second. Marshall Pinson in the 1P. Rick Craig in the 3RC, and Remington Watson rounds out the field. Your winner tonight in the 13S. Put your hands together for Jamison English. All right, we are set to roll out the B-Mods. Starting on the pole, Brent Williard in the 05, Andy Aust in the 72 outside row number 1. Row number 2, Chris Powell in the 29 and Dustin Leatherman in the 94. Row 3, Jeremy Howell in the 269 and Chad Donaldson in the 22. Row number 4 rounds out the field. Tigger Callahan in the 19C and Grant Williams in the 2X. "15 laps B-Mod A feature." All right, corner lights out. Brett Williard, the 05, Andy Austin, the 72, going to lead them around 15 laps. B-Mod A feature. Leatherman taking a dive to the inside. Comes out of turn 2 on the back of 04 of the 05 of Williard. Leatherman sticking that nose in there. Leatherman in the 94 challenges for the lead. Williard, the 05, Leatherman, the 94. Aust in the 72 and Powell in the 29. Brad Williard, the 05, caution flag flies for Tigger Callahan. Tigger Callahan, the 19C, bringing out the caution flag. They'll regroup them. Man, we have got a battle for the lead. Brad Williard, the 05, the 94, Dustin Leatherman, the 72 of Andy Aust, and the 29 of Chris Powell. All right, flashing the corner lights at them. See if we can go back to green flag. All right, Williard going to lead them around. Aust on the outside of row 2, Leatherman on the inside. Green flag. Aust getting a run up on the high side in the 72 car. Williard now trying to close the door. Aust around the outside. Chad Donaldson, the 22 now, up into that 4th spot. Aust just driving around the outside, taking over that lead. Leatherman having a tough time getting around Williard. Aust now pulling away from the field. Leatherman can't get around Williard. Donaldson up to the 4th spot. Powell now hanging in 5th, and here comes Grant Williams. Powell now to the outside. Williard defending the inside. Powell moves to the 2nd spot. Leatherman finally going up high. Grant Williams to the outside. Williams now to the outside of Leatherman. Aust out front in the 72 car, showing the way. Andy Aust. Chris Powell, the 29. Grant Williams, the 2X. Dustin Leatherman, the 94. And Brett Williard, the 05. And caution flag flies. Caution is out. Andy Aust not wanting to see that at all, showing the way in the 72 car. Chris Powell, the 29. Grant Williams up to 3rd. Dustin Leatherman in the 94. Brett Williard in the 05. Tigger Callahan pulls to the infield in the 19C. Andy Aust showing the way in the 72 car. Chris Powell now right on his rear bumper along with Grant Williams, Dustin Leatherman, and Brett Williard. All right, flashing the corner lights at him. Aust going to lead him around in the 72. Green flag. Grant Williams trying to make a move for that 2 spot. Andy Aust showing the way, 2 to go this time by. Chris Powell in the 29. Grant Williams up the track. Leatherman now sneaks to that 3rd spot. White flag, 1 to go for Andy Aust. Andy Aust, the 72, into turn 3. Out of turn 4, front straightaway, checkered flag. Andy Aust. Chris Powell, the 29, finishes in 2nd spot. Grant Williams, the 2X. Dustin Leatherman, the 94. And then I believe Brett Williard rounds out the top 5. Your winner tonight, the number 72. He's out of Bentonville, Arkansas. Andy Aust. All right, we are set to go. Final feature race of the night here at Crawford County Speedway, the Donnie Watson Memorial Races. Front wheel drive, A feature, starting on the pole, the 89. That's Alex Garrett. Charlie Morton outside row number 2 in the 2M. Row number 2, Colby Gilmore in the 9 and Ricky Foster in the 20F. Row number 3 is Blake Reed in the 31 and Chuck Stevenson, the 91C. Rounding out the field, row number 4, the 9R of Ray Holson and the 519 of Mark Jones. 15 lap front wheel drive, A feature. My ladder. Thank you, sir. Yeah. I'll catch you next week. All right, here we go. Alex Garrett, the 89. Charlie Morton, the 2M. Green flag. Mark Jones quickly moving up through the field. Here comes Ricky Foster in the 20F. Problems for Colby Gilmore in the 9. We stay green. Alex Garrett in the 89. Alex Garrett having problems. He has squirreled out. Charlie Morton in the 2M closing in. Here comes Mark Jones in the 519. Caution flag flies. Alex Garrett obviously got some problems on the 89. He heads off to the pits. All right, flashing the corner lights at him. We'll see if we can get back to green flag racing. Front wheel drive, A feature. Charlie Morton, the 2M, showing the way. Mark Jones hot on his tail in the 519, and Ricky Foster, the 20F. Mark Jones to the outside in the 519. Charlie Morton on the inside in the 2M. Jones in the drag race down the back straightaway. Mark Jones to the lead in the 519. Charlie Morton, the 2M, in second spot. Ricky Foster, the 20F. Mark Jones leading the way in the 519. Ricky Foster to the inside now, trying to get around Charlie Morton. Ricky Foster making the pass for second. Mark Jones, your leader. Ricky Foster in the 20F. Charlie Morton, the 2M. And Colby Gilmore, the 9. Colby Gilmore now sneaking around for third. Mark Jones way out front in the 519. Ricky Foster in the 20F. And Colby Gilmore, the 9. Mark Jones showing the way in the 519. Ricky Foster, the 20F. Colby Gilmore in the 9, and Charlie Morton, the 2M. Two to go this time by for Mark Jones. Mark Jones coming around, white flag, 1 to go. Mark Jones into turn 3, works his way through turn 4. Front straightaway, checkered flag, Mark Jones. Ricky Foster finishes second in the 20F. Colby Gilmore in the 9 car. And Charlie Morton in the 2M going to round out your top 4. Congratulations to your winner once again this weekend, the 519. Put your hands together for Mark Jones. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out to Crawford County Speedway, the Donnie Watson Memorial Races. We hope you've had a good time. We will see you next Saturday night. Godspeed. God bless. Good night.